Hello everybody, welcome to Lupus Fitness 333. My name is Angel. Um, Please like and subscribe. Today we're going to talk about an update. I, from here on out, am going to be doing videos in different locations other than my place. And we're going to do more experimental stuff. Alright, the first thing that I'm going to start doing is implementing some unorthodox weight resistance, which is everyday items, like let's say shopping bags, like groceries and stuff like that, small water bottle stuff, whatever I can think up of, whatever I could think up, will attempt to do something with that. All right, everyday items that you can find around the house or at your work that can be used to help you get stronger. Another thing, we're gonna be mostly outside, so I'm gonna figure out a way to get the audio taken care of with that. So I know that here at home I could project my voice and you could still hear what I'm saying sometimes. Other than that, I just want to say that I know I say it all the time, which is try to. I'm gonna get you guys to try to see through these videos, through the exercises, through my speeches, that this should be looked at as a blessing in disguise. Now, I know you may go through lots of pain. Believe me, I know. I went through it for the first like 7 years of the diagnosis, and it was hard. It was hard because, like I said, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you know, you really can't do a lot of the stuff you used to normally. You have to kind of relearn everything. And you have to look at it as uh how do I say this? I don't want to be too spiritual. I don't want to sound too religious. I want to sound factual. So, this life altering or life changing disease that you have is a way for you to understand that your mind is stronger than the body. Now, I know that's way easier said than done. Trust me. I know I've also been in and out of the hospitals many times. There were times where I was like, what am I going to do? Or I would come out defeated. But it teaches you discipline. It teaches you to be, how do I say it? To be mindful of the moment. To focus on the process. Because with any disease that's life altering or life changing, it may be hard for you to look further than tomorrow sometimes, or maybe even further than next week, or maybe even next month, because again, the pain makes you completely in the moment, and not in a good way sometimes, but that's an ability you're going to start to acquire through the pain. So pain ironically makes you mindful, but it does kind of cloud your mind, again, because you're in pain. Now, what I've learned is how to kind of block it out. Again, that was through, how do I say it? Through responsibilities. Meaning, like, even though I had this, there was still responsibilities that had to be taken care of that fell on me. I was taking care of myself, or I was taking care of my family at the time. I still am, but point is, you gotta be bigger than that, and you can't just be defeated by stuff like that. So you're gonna put yourself in a position or in a state of mind where you're gonna do it, and maybe at the time you don't think of it as like you're stopping the pain. You're just focusing on whatever task you gotta do. So that's one thing. The second thing, when you start working on your body, Again, I know I've said it many times, your mind will get stronger. Then, of course, whatever you want to call it, your soul, your spirit, your emotional side will follow because your mind is now telling your body, we got to do this. And the body will be like, sure, okay. Even though it's in pain, even though it might be feeling like every second is hell, you'll still manage to do it, and all you're thinking about is probably just finishing the task, which is probably like 5 minutes, but it feels like 5 hours. The other thing that I also say to you guys is always remember that you're with yourself 24/7. So I know these life altering and life changing diseases are hard and can make you depressed, make you feel, you may even think, how can I get out of this? What did I do? You know? But try to look at yourself as, when you're in pain, as someone that you really care for, that you're going through this journey with. You understand? They're also feeling the pain. So look at yourself as a different person. Look outside yourself as a different person. Obviously, you're going through pain and you want this person not to feel that pain. So it's very important to talk to yourself in a kind, loving, and understanding way. Because if you just start beating yourself up, like, man, you got to do this because if not, you're this or that, or come on, why is it so effing hard and all that? It's not, your mind and your body will not respond well to that. Okay? It'll start to believe that it is all that, as if you continue talking that way. And so that's a very important aspect that seems to be overlooked by a lot of people who have these type of diseases. And I'm telling you from experience, you don't want to do that. It makes things a lot harder. It makes committing to things more difficult, and you find excuses why not to do it. You understand? And that's why you want to avoid that. Because then you start believing those things that you say to yourself. So you always want to keep on saying things that help you believe that you can do it. Even if you say to yourself, like you call your name, you say your name, and you say you could do this. You can overcome this. You're getting stronger. I know it looks like it's gonna be very painful to do this, but I know I can do it, and by doing it, I've gained the ability to push through the pain, push through and achieve my goal. Even if the goal is something as simple as, trying to open a water bottle, walking up some stairs, getting through the workday. Those little moments where you're doubting yourself or you're alone and you feel sad, or you think that you don't know how you're going to get through this, that's when you should talk to yourself. That's when you should start saying, I can do it. I'm still here. I'm still pushing. I'm still doing what I got to do. It's just another day. Another day. And eventually, like I say in every video, the consistency is what we're fighting for. That little 1% matters. It matters. You have to understand that. It matters. Just like I say when I do the workouts with you guys. Just stick to one exercise and just doing it every day. Again, you're not going for exhaustion. You're going for consistency. And the consistency will help you decide when you're strong enough to up the difficulty of it. You understand? And that's what you want to aim for. The 1%. Making yourself better 1% every day. And it'll accumulate. And it is from a book that I was reading. And it matters for us. For us, I'd say it's the most effective way that we could look at our lifestyle. Because again, this is a lifestyle that's been forced upon us. We didn't choose it, and now, whether we like it or not, we're in it. And so you have to strive for making yourself 1% better every day. Because again, the way people do it normally working out or making themselves mentally stronger requires them to put themselves through an enormous amount of stress or some way where they challenge themselves. In most cases, it's not painful for them. For us, it's painful, not just challenging. And so, because we're already in it, you have to overcome that. And then you'll be amazed at what you've achieved, even if sometimes you don't notice it. People who know your history will remind you. They'll be like, man, you went through this. And to you, it was like, oh yeah, that's right. Or you no longer think about that because you're thinking about the day that you're in. And that's what I ultimately want to do with my videos, is to help people like me who have the life-altering diseases, the life-changing diseases, and to help you guys understand that you're mentally strong. You may not feel it, you may not think it, but you are. Especially those who've been in and out of the hospital, who've been scared, who've been told something and you're like, what? You understand? For those of you who haven't but still experience pain, that's difficult within itself. Most people out here may not know exactly what you're going through, and they may tell you and may sympathize with you, but some people forget. Some people will look at you and they're like, why are you like that? And you're thinking to yourself like, well, didn't I tell you? And they're like, oh yeah, that's right. And so I know for me, I just stopped telling people I had whatever I had. I just tried to do my best to do things as if I was okay, even if it was painful, because I got tired of telling people my story or having to remind people. So I was like, no, I can't do this. I have to make myself strong so that I don't have to be explaining myself all the time. So yes, that's the update. Again, please like and subscribe. Remember, it's about what you say to yourself when you're not doing something. When you're not working out, when you're alone with yourself, when you're on the bed, or just sitting down or waiting for something, that's when you should be doing the talk with yourself. You should have a plan of where you want to go physically, mentally, spiritually, or emotionally, and then you talk yourself through it. Like, you say things to encourage yourself to do so. Don't talk down to yourself. Don't insult yourself. Don't degrade yourself. Just be like, look, we could do this. Hype the person, hype yourself up. Talk to yourself like you could do one more. And that's how you have to do it. Just do one more. Whatever it is that you're doing. You understand? And eventually that one will become like 10 if you stick to it for like 3 or 4 months. That's what we're shooting for. That's what you and I, okay, me and my subscribers or anybody who's viewing this, that's what we're shooting for. To make yourself mentally stronger, physically stronger, emotionally or spiritually, and to remind yourself that you have a blessing in disguise, okay? And that's how you have to look at it. You cannot allow this disease to defeat you, all right? You cannot. You can overcome it. The fact that you're alive today and still walking around, still doing your thing, should show you that you have the power, okay? You're not defeated, okay? This also teaches you how to succeed. There are days that you feel good, there are days that you feel bad. But life doesn't stop, okay? And that's what will teach you that sometimes success is part of failure. I mean, failure is part of success, sorry. Yeah, failure is part of success. And this disease teaches you that. That's how you have to look at it. So, I'm very grateful that I'm finally doing these videos, because I just want to help people get stronger. I know what it feels like. I know the pain. I know all that stuff. lying down hurts, sleeping hurts, sitting down hurts, standing up hurts, walking hurts, eating hurts, moving your eyes too much hurts. So it took me a while, but I think now I'm getting the hang of it, and I'm trying to reach out to you guys to help you understand you're not alone. And I'm gonna keep on doing these videos for the rest of my life. At this point, it's like I believe it's my calling. So again, thank you for watching. This is Lupus Fitness 333. My name is Angel. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.